Okay, good day. This is Mystic Twin. We'll continue from where we stopped in the previous video. Remember that we are trying to design this simple flyer. So so far we've designed the background of the image, and we've designed the image of the man there, which is P2B. So now we are going to be getting the other images for this design and finalize design. The image we'll be getting this image here. We'll be getting this fingerprint image behind the text, and we'll be getting the image of this flag. So let's go to our browser. So let's get the image of the flag first. Just type Nigerian flag on Google, and let me look out for that particular flag. You can use any flag. There's no You can use any flag. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, I think this is the particular flag I used for that design. And this is the particular flag. Just if you see this flag there, click on it, scroll down here, you see that particular flag I used. So this is the particular flag that I used for that image. Just right click, go to open image in new tab. And the reason I'm always opening image in new tab, because if I open it in a new tab, it will give me the real size of that image. It will not compress the size. Or if you can save it from here, or you can save the image from here, but if you save it from here, the size will be compressed. It will be compressed. But when you open it in a new tab, you will get the real size of the image without compressing the size of the image. So after opening it in new tab, just save your image. Save your image. I save mine in my downloads folder. Save your image, and we've gotten that particular image. Next image we will get is our Labour Party logo. Okay, Labour Party logo. We can use any of the logos here. Okay, this is the logo. Just click on it, open image in new tab, right click, save image, Labour Party logo. Okay, the next image we will get is our what? Fingerprint. Just write fingerprint. Okay, let's use this. I think this is perfect. Right click, open image in new tab, save image as. This is a fingerprint. Save. So we've gotten the three images. Let's apply it to our design. Let's apply it to our design. So we'll be placing the three images here. Place embedded. Now these are the three images. This one, and this one. So just click on the three at once. Okay, you cannot click on the three at once. We'll be placing them one after the other. Place the fingerprint, then we go to place embedded again. We place the logo, place embedded, and we'll place this one, the flag. Okay, this is what we've got. You can increase your size so that it will fill the whole place. So this is what we've got. We've gotten the three images. Now we are going to place it so that it will look like this on our design. To look like this on our design is very easy. So we'll begin with our logo. Now remember, you can hide and unhide any layer. Any layer you hide here will not be seen on your design. It will not be seen on your design. But any layer you make visible will be seen. So it's not that these layers are not in your design, they are there, but it is the one I make visible that you will see. So let's start with this logo. Let's place it here. Just press your Ctrl plus T button to show your transform controls, and for many of the edges you can reduce the size because we want the size to be very small like this. So you can reduce the size for many of the edges. If you are reducing, hold on your shift and your alternate key so that you can reduce on all sides. After getting it, press your enter and take it to this part of the design. So we've gotten that one. The next thing we'll get is our um let's get our flag correct now. Now this is my flag here now. Now if you watch this particular design, this flag is facing up, is facing up. But for this but the original flag is facing down. So we are going to tilt it back to face up. To do that, you still press on your Ctrl plus T button. Once these transform controls are activated, just right click on anywhere on the design and click on flip vertical. Flip flip vertical will flip it vertically. Flip horizontal will flip it horizontally. Flip vertical is from up to down or from down to up, while flip horizontal is from left to right and vice versa. So once I click on my flip vertical, it will flip vertically and to start facing up. So now it's facing up, I'll just bring it down. I'll bring it down like this and press my enter button. Now this my image here doesn't have background. If you check, it doesn't have background here. So I'm going to be removing this white place because we don't need it. We don't need it. To do that, I'll just do what? I'll rasterize this image. Get this step very well, please. To remove this background, I'll rasterize this image. I'll rasterize this image. Then there are two ways of doing it. After rasterizing the image, I can use my magic wand tool. Just click on this place with your magic wand tool and to just select that particular part of the background. My tolerance is 75%. My tolerance is 75%, and my contiguous is being activated. If this contiguous is not activated, let me say if it's not activated, it will it will select other part of this image that has this color. So once I click on it, as you can see, it's selecting these parts of the images, but I don't want it to select that part. I just want it to select only this part of the image. So I'll click on my contiguous and click here. Click on that image. It will just select only that part. Now if you watch, it has selected this part. To reduce the selection, I'll have to reduce my tolerance. Let's make it 45. Perfect. So I'm getting only this part of the image now. You understand? I can hold on my shift to add selection to this. No, I don't want this. Okay, this is just what I wanted. After getting this, I'll make sure it is on that layer. Make sure it is on that layer and press on your delete key. Press on your delete key. That part of the image will be taken out and press on your Ctrl plus D. Ctrl plus D to remove selection. We get Ctrl plus D to remove selection. Um okay, there is something I didn't add. Let's go back. Now after making the selection here, before deleting, go to your right click, right click, um you go to your feather. Feather will give it a fainty edge. It will give it a fainty edge, not your normal sharp edge. It will give it a fainty edge. Go to your feather. Let's make the feather 3. So after putting our feather, just press your delete button and your Control D. As you can see, the edge is not sharp. It is now fainty. So this is what we've gotten for our image. So we'll clean. If you watch, there is something like a line here from that image. There's something like a line here from that image. You just use our eraser tool to clean it. This is your eraser tool. I activated it by just pressing my E button. So we just use our eraser tool to clean that part and we will not have it again in our image. So we've gotten this image now. We'll just bring it down bring it down. Let's see. Let's rotate this. Okay, I rotate it and bring it down. Press your enter. So we've gotten this image. Let's reduce this our image a bit so that the text can enter. So the next thing we'll be doing is to faint our fingerprint behind. The fingerprint will be behind this particular the image of this man. So we'll bring our fingerprint image and make it to be behind the image of this man. So this is our fingerprint image. This is our fingerprint image, but we'll bring it behind this man. Behind this man. But this our fingerprint image. We just need only this fingerprint. We don't need this white place. It's not needed. It's not needed in our work. We just need only the fingerprint and part of the image. Okay, let's bring it forward so that we'll see the whole part of the image. So only this fingerprint part of the image we need. We don't need this white, we don't need this vector, all these things, we don't need them. So what we are going to be doing, we'll rasterize the layer. We'll rasterize the layer. After rasterizing the layer, just click on this white part. Now I want you to select all the white parts of this image because only this black part that I need in this image. So I want you to select all the white parts. So I will not click on my contiguous because I want you to select all the white part of this image. So once I click on it, all the white parts will be selected automatically. They will be selected automatically. So I will just delete and press my Ctrl D. So I have that part deleted, but there are still some parts down here. That's this. I don't need this vector stock here. So to do that, I'll use my rectangle mark 2, rectangular mark Q2. I'll just use it to just select this part here and delete and press my Ctrl D. So I have only my fingerprint now. I have only my fingerprint now. Now this fingerprint, this particular fingerprint, the color of this fingerprint here is green. The color is green. I use green color to signify that it is Nigeria. It is Nigeria because the color of Nigeria is green and white. So I use that green color to signify that it's Nigeria. So we'll be giving it that green color here. But first of all, we'll bring it down to be behind this man here. To be behind the man, and we'll change the color to green. To change the color to green, if you see this your FX here, it's a way of adding effect to your layer, different effect to your layer. We'll get we'll, we'll get more details here when we go deeper into this class. We'll make use of these layer styles very well. So we'll be adding color overlay to this particular image. This is an image. So we'll just click here, color overlay. Once we click on our color overlay, from this place you can add any color you want. Just click on this color here. Can add any color you want. So we'll be using our color picker to pick this particular green here. Pick this particular green that is on the logo. This particular green on the logo. Once I click on it, the color of the fingerprint changes to that color. So I'll just click on my OK, and I have this color here. Now I'm going to fade uh, this particular fingerprint image so that it will look very fainty on the background. Remember to fade and to put any image to transparent any image. You use your number keys. Your number key is from 1 to 0. Your number key is from 1 to 0 to change the value of your opacity in your design. So I'll be using my number key. Let's give it 20. 20 is 20, 30. Okay, let's use 20. 20 is okay. So we'll be using 20. I just press my 2 on my number key to give it 20. So I have this already. So the only thing that is remaining in this design is the text. Is the text. The text is the remaining thing that is remaining in this design. So I'm gonna write, we have prayed, God has answered. Now let's vote. P2B. Now, like I said before, please, this is not a way of campaigning for P2B. It's just a way of it's just a work a client gave to me. So I decided that we should assure us the step by step, the steps it took me to come up with that work. It's just a simple flyer that I said we should just work on, because while we are working on it, we'll touch many places in Photoshop. So we're going to be adding this text now. We have prayed, God has answered. Now let's vote P2B. So we'll add the text. We use our horizontal type to type it. We have prayed. We have prayed. God has answered. Now let's vote P2B. I think that's the text, right? Okay, now let's vote OB, right? Now if you watch this text now, we have prayed, God has answered, has a particular font size, and this now let's vote P2B has a bigger font size. So we'll be changing the font size there. First of all, let's change the font style. My font style here is Cinzel, but the font style I use here is not Cinzel. Maybe you're gonna maybe I'll drop this particular font on the group so that you can download it. So the font style I use here is Montserrat Montserrat medium. Okay, let's use Montserrat bold for this, and click on your, if you see um this particular um window here, it's your character window. So once you click on it, your character window will show. I've already placed my own to be a particular window here. So once you click on this icon here, it will show you this your character window here. So on my character window, I'll just click here to change my text to make them all caps. That is, everything will be capital letter. So I'm working on only capital letters. So I will increase the size of this particular one. Now let's vote P2B. Okay, let's make them two text for now. Let me let you say well, pray God has answered. Now let's vote Peter Obi. So we'll make this particular text bigger. You get. Now this one will not be bold. This one will be black. This one will be black. And this particular one, okay, let's make it bigger a bit. So let's select these two texts, bring them down a bit, and make them what? Bigger. So we have this now. We'll be adding it color. Remember the colors we have here. This is black, this is red, this is green. So we'll be selecting our colors here. This one will be black, this one will be red, this one will be green. So we'll be using our text tool to add color. This one is already black. We'll select this God has answered, click on it. We are not creating any color here, just click on this color. So that's one of the best ways of choosing colors in your design. You can choose color from your logo, you can choose color from maybe the clothes the person is wearing, you can choose color from, let me say, the background color content. So that's just different ways you can choose color for your design, so that your design will rhyme with the colors will rhyme with the tools you are working with. So we'll just choose color from this logo, and we have that red there. We have the red there already. So the remaining one is to click on your now let's vote P to be the layer. Come here, choose you can choose color from here to be green, or you can choose color from the Nigerian flag, anyone. But let's work with our logo here. So this is what this and this, they are looking almost the same. So this is how I came up with that simple um flyer. That simple flyer. It just a combination of text and images. So we'll be ending this live video. We'll be ending this video here. I know you've gotten value from this video. So as an assignment for this particular class, I want you to reproduce this particular design. Reproduce this particular design and put it on the group. God bless you.